I'm sitting on my college desk, and basically I got a new iPad, so my entire lost footage got lost. So this is the other sketchbook. And this is probably gonna be the first video. Yay! So Hot Topic stickers on the front, a little ghosty boy that I made for a brand I made for, you know, Escape the Infinity AU, Sketchbook 13, lucky number. And then I asked, we lost our luggage, and so I asked the lady if I can get an airline sticker, and so I put my name on it, my origin, and my destination. Oh, customer initial, that's my best friend. My best friend's name is Sarah, so I put an S. Before I start, I'll give a warning for blood, gore, body horror to an extent, and some spoilers, but I think that's it. Yeah. So here's some tickets from Germany. It's in the Czech Republic. Here's my little name. I did a little draw the artist. I like doing that. My current one, I don't like it, but yeah. My likes, you can read all those. My dislikes, I prefer pink over green, but these are my two favorite colors, but you know, that's me. Look at me. So yeah, started October 3rd, 2021 and ended January 17, 2022. Fun. First page. This is my character Kato. I love him, and he kind of loses an eye and he gets very bloody. This was the first drawing I actually did. I usually skip the first page and do it later, but yeah. And I did this in school, and I was really happy with it. Oh, and Emma because we were doing the school stuff. Okay, I really wanted to get into those people that make their colorful pages, and so I did this, and I didn't like it. His eyes were too big, so I made them smaller so it looks like he's wearing eyeliner. And then I ended up more school, but this was the Mia Ruko-chan when it first came out, and I was like, oh my gosh. Right. These are my characters, Kato and Andy, and when they're, you know, cutesy, he's asking her, I don't know if you can really see this, but he's asking if he can have the stance, and she says yes, of course. And for their part, the closer that we are, I'll keep you far away from me like a star. It's Fallen Star. I don't remember the band, but a lot of song quotes in this. Okay. I wanted to draw like a really hot Dobby picture, but I hated it, so I covered it up with the Shigaraki I did in like 10 minutes in school. Yeah. Oh, the sketchbook. Sorry, it's a Fabriano drawing sketchbook, 60 pages and 60 milligrams. And yeah, I love the sketchbook, and I loved it because I got to use it. Let me to reach down my desk. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh. These are the watercolors I use. They're the Winsor and Newton. I have two sets. One of them is the smaller one, and then I got the bigger one. I kind of combined them, and now they're falling apart, but that's fine. Continuing. Oops, skipping pages. That's my character Lucy, and that's a little creature we call Noe. Some oleander because we're writing a book, and one of the chapters is called Oleander Beneath the Stars. Fun. And yeah, that's my character Lucy being very, very angry. I got my friend a penguin plushie, and we called him Shaport. And I decided to draw him while we were on a coffee date. So yeah. I love him. That's my OCD oval. He is Lucy's brother. And he's usually very calm, so I made him like, I really wanted to make him bloody. And with the quote, the pain's only temporary, I think that's from the song called Insane. That's inspired by the Hazbin Hotel. I hate these pages. I was in an art block. Dandelions. Don't know the song, but the song is called Dandelions. Yeah, character Andy, don't like that. This is our brother Ethan, they're siblings. This made Copics, I think. And this is, I drew Ethan being terrible at flirting, so I made him say, so do you like trees? technique I'm using. Oh, I spent a lot of money in the art store. That was fun. Oh, so I tried doing backgrounds to get an art block and hands. Basically, whenever I'm in art block, I will draw hands and backgrounds because that is what gets me out of art block. Honestly recommend it. So, I did a little storyboard for one of the scenes. It's kind of spicy, but I wanted to make a comic scene and I never ended up doing it. And so I drew them together. Her head is too big, so it doesn't really look good, but you know, this isn't canon. You know, I'll sometimes talk about the characters and how their world works, but this is what it is for now. Also, in the corner you can see my stolen Walmart stickers and drawing ideas. I'll show that some other time. I just wanted to draw Andy's mom, so I drew her, and I actually really like this drawing. It seemed very poetic. She doesn't have blue hair. I just wanted to draw it with blue because I got a new pen. And here is actually a storyboard for one of my earliest TikToks. So that's fun. And a little chibi Kato doodle. I actually love that one. This is when my cookie run obsession started. Madeline cookie and licorice cookie. And I was actually very sick during this time. I'm actually sick now. I have a concussion or post-concussion syndrome. So that's fun. Yay. If you know anything about me, I'm very prone to injuries. There's also, I think I used the quotes from the characters. So you can read those. Undertaker. I love Undertaker. He's one of my all-time favorite characters. Black Butler is one of my all-time favorite anime. So I wanted to draw him because I always wanted to learn how to draw him. And I actually love this page to this day and this drawing. I think it's really awesome. And then this is when I tried designing one of our characters' dad. I changed his design a lot. He looks very old here. He's still old, but he's a elf. But I made him more fashionable and kind of hotter. And this is the other Delph. This is Felice here. He's Kata's dad. These are actually some of the schools that were recruiting me, so I have little pros and cons. And then I was drawing my character Andy. I hate this drawing. So I was doodling while I was talking to the schools. Unprofessional, but helps me. So, no. So, these are my characters, Lucy and Andy. They're just friends, and I hate this drawing. And I was commissioned, or someone asked me to do a Pirate AU on Tumblr. So, yeah. So this was a very messed up book that I read because I'm very interested in, like, psychology and, like, this type of stuff. So I read Haunting Adeline. I do not recommend it. It's like the love story there is terrible. It's terrible, but the writing is pretty good. And, you know, if you're into that really messed up psychological aspect of it, read it. But other than that, don't. And yeah, I just raised a quote. Why are you doing this? You're haunting me. It's only fair I return the sentiment. So this is my character Ethan, and Sarah is my best friend's character Thalia. And it says, it's messed up. Yeah, he cut out her heart. So yeah. This is, oh gosh, what's his name? Tamra from the Arching Bitch Club. Don't watch it. It's terrible, but I loved the character designs. I've always loved the character designs. So yeah. And I'm actually really liking, really like the love story between him and Yachan, which you know, if you look over all of the messed up aspects of it, yeah. My character Diavo for Halloween, because I was drawing from the posters, and my character Travis, and I hate this because it looks like he has a baby outfit on, so let's just skip this. Kato again with none. And then I was trying to make a song-inspired thumbnail for No Love in LA because it's one of my favorite songs. I hear people outside. It's interesting. You hear more for the Halloween because I was organizing a Halloween event for a school. So, and I also held drawing classes for the kids. So I said, draw yourself as your dream Halloween costume. And then this was me as Hawks. And that is actually the outfit I wore for Halloween that day. Yeah. And then more Spanish classes, because this was my final year of IB, and for those who know, I was struggling, but I still have time to draw apparently. So here are my two characters, Travis and Andy, and they're very much in love, and they're engaged, and I love them, and she is shipped with everyone, but I love them so much. My best friend's character, Ravi, and Diaval, and I was entering art block again, and you can kind of see the little thing. Diaval is also shipped with Travis, so it's like a little, we'll see more of that later. See, anatomy, because I was trying to get out art block. It's a recurring theme, I promise. Kato in a demon costume, and then Lynx's art gallery character. I saw their little draw this in your style on TikTok, and I decided to do it, and now we're mutuals, so I'm very happy about that. If you're watching this, a little heart for you. I can use both hands. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, that was me. I hate this drawing, but I was doing that, and this is my character, Kato, and I do not know where it's quote from, but I love the little outfits and the little jewels I was giving him. Art block, so I was practicing references. And then this is when my mental health got really bad. And yeah, I was kind of whoring out Kato. And I drew a really good hand in the snow set. And then more of me being sad. That continued. I actually really liked this hand first with the sketch because it was like a reaching, like that pose, but it didn't end up good when I lined it, so I don't like it. I really love this. How do you expect to fly? How do they expect you to fly when you can barely walk on your own? I made up that quote, I think, and I was making it very messy, and I actually shattered glass, and it dripped on the sketchbook, so you can see remnants of my blood that were there before this drawing. So fun, you know? Make use of what you have. I love this sketch. I hate this drawing. And this is actually a quote from the book we're writing. Andy is practically a walking armory. Once again, I'll go over their powers some other time, but that's Andy, and I love her. And yeah. And then me being in a bad mental health again. So this is Kato. I actually really like how he did the little sparks around him. And, oh, I was reading, this is back when I was still into MCYT. This is with my grandparents, clear back in the middle of June. So heat waves. And a tough talk fight. I'm not a quote. So Markiplier was playing this game where this girl had to save everyone, then kill everyone. I think it was called House or Home. And I drew the main character. And this is from memory, so I thought she was wearing a dress, but she was in fact wearing like a little sweater. So the more you know. And I said, I can't really see it. Okay. It says, hey, mom made sandwiches, and then sister, because she is dead at this point. Also, the snail makes you fascinated. I love how I drew the snail. So I'm gonna look at him. This picture is of Travis, and to this day, this is one of my favorite drawings of him. He looks amazing, and I will never beat it. And then I actually drew on my hand, like this exact design. And I originally wanted Travis to have like a spine tattoo, so I was researching that. And I used to love drawing on my hand, so I did the little skeleton thing, so that was fun. And then I got bad mental health again, so I drew that. And then I decided to draw my character Ethan. This isn't what he ends up looking like, but he keeps the ponytail. Oh gosh. So this is Travis being yeah, and Diablo talking to him. I had to cover this up, and then I had to like tape these pages up when I was visiting my relatives. And then this, I was inspired to give Travis like a Viego from League-esque crown. And yeah, I just don't know. I think he looks pretty, but it doesn't look like him. Then this is Ethan. I actually really like this drawing. And this is him talking to his sister. This is Ethan talking to his sister Andy, where he says, as of now, we're enemies, so you better fight as if your life depends on it, because it does, Erendira. Because they have a fight/quarrel. And this is Diablo, because I was doing a trend, and I got really lazy, because I didn't have enough drawings of him, so I just did a lot of them. I actually like this one. And my friend drew me sticky notes, so yeah. And then I call this the post-threesome drawing, because this is Travis, that's Diablo, that's Andy. They're mutual friends. He's gay and very Yeah, and she's like a social butterfly that loves everyone, and he loves her, cares for him, and hates everyone else. So Travis, Andy, and Diablo. I hate how she looks. I hate how he looks. I love how Travis looks. Bad mental health again. I posted this. Slightly nudity, but not really. Purge my urges, shame, shame, shame. I need an alibi to justify somebody to blame. I'm sure everyone has heard that song. And this isn't the KKK, I promise. This is Semana Santa. It was a Spanish tradition we were learning about in our Spanish class. Once again, different culture. So I decided to draw the outfits. And, yeah. This is when, not bending in the ink machine, when Playtime at Poppy's, that thing, right, became a thing. And I decided to draw Huggy Wuggy. And I actually ran out of my blue Posca. So I bought a new one, and I ran out of that one as well. And then this is my character Andy, and I love the song. Oh gosh, I'll try and think of it. But it is, it's not Useva, it's a different song, and the lyrics are essentially the lowest rank's true champion. So I drew, I drew little crosses and surprise. Art block again. So I drew this in class with like, I think just pen. There's some pencil here for shading. But yeah, and then I drew George in that one video where he's like, I can be your pet dream. So I actually like how I drew this, but I don't know. Another school, I might cover the names of it, but yeah. And then I tried to draw, I think their names are something mushroom, and they have like a picture with the goat. I never posted this, never finished this. So, yeah. Oh, okay. So, this is the drawing of Thresh from League of Legends. One of my favorite characters. And I loved the sketch, and I kind of ruined it. But I still like it. You can kind of see the glistens and gold. This is Spear Blossom Thresh, one of his best skins. Fun fact, my phone is actually being prompted up by the Ruination book. So, yeah. This is when I was trying to design more logos for my Genocidal Ghost brand. I actually changed them. And here's more of them. And then here was a lot of math with complex numbers and arithmetics in complex numbers. I can't believe I passed it. Oh, this is when I got the sticker, this one. I was on a plane. This is when COVID was a thing, so wear your masks. That's me with my glasses in a little suitcase, because I have a black little suitcase. This is my friend's character, Ash. Sarah's character, Ash. She is mean, but I was trying to draw like a tattoo, so that didn't work out. And these are also Sarah's characters. So this is Will, and this is Thalia, and they're in love with each other. They just don't know it yet. So I shipped them. Oh, and this is coincidentally when I started playing Genshin. So, this is me at AR-17 collecting primos as my friend fights everyone else. It was very fun. Now I can actually find myself. My character, Andy. And, yeah. I just wanted to have her be fascinated with stars. And this is actually the Ito constellation. I still don't have Ito. But yeah. And then these are Sarah's characters, Chimera and Cortana, I think. I think that's what she called them. But that's definitely Chimera. I think I redesigned her in the new sketchbook. And then this is Kato, who is a terrible person right now. So he says, is that why you're flat? I just wanted him to be like an absolute terrible guy. So yeah, and then this is Andy, who, when she's mad, and Travis kind of, you know, taunting her. Yeah, I actually like this drawing. I just don't know. There's something off about it. Hate these. We're just gonna skip through these because I really just don't like them. This is Monty from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. I swear this turns him into furry. I humanized him, and I love both these pages, like absolutely love it. So this is my design of human Monty. We're gonna ignore that, but this says return your fucking clubs to the front of the office. it's funny because I play golf, so I just wanted to, you know, it's funny how much I can love a fictional alligator. Oh, and alligators are one of my favorite animals, so it's like, oh my gosh. So I wrote Zhao Winters will be Zhao Havers, and I drew Zhao. This is my first of many Zhao drawings. I didn't want Zhao. I wanted Ito. And what happened was, I pulled on the Ito banner on my first ever, like, I started playing Genshin when the Ito banner started. And I managed to farm 86 wishes, and I didn't get him. And then I had to go to 90 pity after the Ito banner ended, and I got Zhao. So, you know, I guess it's something. But now I'm on a losing streak, and I haven't gotten Ito in 3 banners. So the first time I lost him to Zhao, second time I lost him to a Chi-Chi, and then now I wanted Scaramouche too. So I ended up losing Scaramouche to Kuching, and then getting Scaramouche, and then going up to 70 pity and not getting Ito. So yeah. And then, and then there was a Zhao rear, because I started using Zhao, and I tried to get Zhao, and I lost to a Jean. So yeah, I have terrible luck in Genshin. I've only won 2 50/50s in my life, and I have to go to soft pity every single time. Oh, I mean, hard pity every single time, sorry. And then this is me. I don't remember, but that's Luxar. So I think I accidentally leveled like E. Then I had this is Czech and that's Spanish, and my friend wrote that, so yeah. And then Ito, I hate this Ito drawing, but you know. More art block. Paint over it with black like it never was there. So yeah. I love these. This is kind of just suggestive, but that's my character Andy, and it says, "Oh, are you going to cry?" And then this is her pinned down and saying, "No, I want you to get forward." Suggestive, but she's hot, and I want to draw her. Yeah, let's not focus on that. Then I wanted to draw Andy's hands. They're very small, but they're very rigid. So she has a big scar here, and then bandages this one for weapon use, and I wanted to do it for all the characters, but I never did. Yeah, and then I love these. I actually really like these eyes. Let me yeah. And then more schools, and notes that I drew. That's my character Kato, and I was kind of in art block, so I was just kind of vibing. And I drew Chongyun, and that got me out of art block because I was really happy with this drawing. And then Aether. This is a very big drawing of Aether. I didn't really like it. And I was really sad I picked Lumine, but now I love Lumine. But I still prefer Aether. This whole thing. So I drew a Quacoon, which is a raccoon duck. And then my best friend started giving me different hybrids. So that's a Shangwin, a shark penguin, a snake mouse, Bab. I don't know. I think it's a bee crab, a tail, which is a snail turtle, a dish, which is a deer fish, a bog, which is a bear dog, a rag, a rabbit, frog, a cow, which is a koala crow, a fader, which is a ferret gator, the moose goose, which is a goose moose, the abomination, which is a caterpillar. I know, amazing. My friend made all these, so blame him. A moth, a moth, bear, wolf. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that's a porcupine. The clam camel. Just a lot of these. Oh, I love these. They're jelly bats. So, or the belly beans, and they're Someone said I should draw a frog sitting on a mushroom, so I did, and he looks very happy. And then I drew Sweet Pink Glitter Hearts OC Atticus. And then I drew their OC Danu. And this is me fangirling over that. And then my friend wrote that. She's amazing. Her name's Ksenia. Continuing. I used to get an art blog. I hate them. And then this is my character Andy with Lucy fawning over her. And then this is the last page, because I just want it over with. And that's Travis and that's Diavo being in love with each other. It's customary that I throw my sketchbook after every tour. So yeah, I'll probably do that. You can see me throw it on my TikTok. But thank you, and I hope you enjoy my first ever tour.